Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to North Knives. If you've not been here before, welcome back if you have. I've just got a quick one to show you. Just got a bit of a story behind it, but this is it. So, this is my first Damascus knife actually. Not exactly my first knife either, but anyway, it's been a long day. I'm gonna have a beer. Okay, yeah, so this knife, my friend Jack, is also called Jack, had started this project, I don't know how long ago, but some time ago, and he'd bought a Damascus billet from somewhere, and he'd started a knife basically, and he owns one of my chef knives which he'd brought back to me for sharpening and a bit of maintenance. So when I returned that to him, he showed me this sort of knife they'd been working on, and it was just this Damascus. So he basically asked me to finish it, and so I agreed, obviously. And I guess first things first was he said, I don't know if he's giving me free rein. Jack, I'm sorry if I've ruined your knife, but I wasn't particularly vibing off the design that he'd done, and he said that he wanted alterations anyway. For a start, the blade, it sort of was thinner and thicker here, not loads, and then the handle was a completely different design. So what I did was like design a knife within a knife, basically. But what I came up with I really liked. I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, so I agreed to the project and I was getting into it, and I spent like a day heat treating this knife once I was happy with everything, and it was still skating a file. I've got a hardness tester inside, but I wasn't bothering with that because it was still just skating. So I contacted him again. I'd already sort of warned him that there's this crap Damascus flying about. And then he'd found the receipt for it, and he'd only paid £12 for the billet. So I was like, right, well, this might be as hard as it gets. So I took it inside and I tested it, and I got the most inconsistent results I've ever had. And bearing in mind this is a really short blade, it's just over 3 inches, and over that 3 inches, if I remember correctly, I read somewhere between 50 HRC and 55 HRC, like no results the same. So extremely inconsistent results, and a lot lower than I was hoping for, sort of 59, 60 HRC or something like that. Anyway, so I got back to him, said all that, and he told me that it was £12. So I'm thinking, actually, this is quite good for like that. I've actually even managed to get this steel hard. It's not made out of mild steel or whatever. So I did this sort of Scandi grind on it, and this has got a secondary bevel now, but I did it with just one bevel, I took it out and I smashed loads of wood and stuff, and it held up really well actually. It did, when I did some tougher tasks, it did bend. So then I was thinking actually it might be worth, because at that point I kind of, before that I'd thought this knife was garbage and just to start on something else. But I thought, yeah, it might be worthwhile following through, get it finished. And obviously not for like the heavy tasks like batting in wood like I was trying. But for smaller tasks like whittling or like a camp, sort of cooking at camp, or and you could batten wood in a pinch. You might bend it. Anyway, I straightened it out and I sort of told Jack what I thought, but you'll notice it hasn't got my logo on. I didn't want to put my name on it. Just 'cause I don't even know what steel it's made out of, and I don't know how it'll hold up. But I said to him, why not, if you order, if you commission a knife off me, that I'll make it, I know it'll be good, some decent steel, and he wants like a bell handle and some nice mosaic pins and stuff. So if you commission that knife off me, I'll finish this Damascus knife for free. So that then you at least do have one decent knife that is going to be able to do the tasks that he was sort of, some of the tasks that he was thinking of doing. Yeah, so that was it really. The blade that I'm making him it's in the heat treatment oven right now as we speak. Just austenitizing, and yeah, this one's done. So it's came out pretty nice. I didn't know what to do exactly. The Scandi grinds, as far as I know, only have one bevel, but because this is Damascus, I thought if it's only got one bevel, and every time you sharpen it you're gonna remove like all of the pattern. Now I sharpened it both sides 25 degrees, which has left quite a big secondary bevel, which I mean, I'm from chef knife land, so 25 degrees each side was, I thought that'd be alright, but maybe it should have been 30 or 35. The angle's too similar to the primary bevel, I would say, but I think it'll still be good for the task that hopefully he's going to use it for. I paired it with some ancient bog oak, which I love, and I really like the handle design, the way it came out. And I didn't use mosaic pins because it cost quite a lot of money. I just put some nice stainless steel pins in for him. Now I've even just stropped this, some auto assault on the strop, and I caught a little bit of the blade. You can see it's removed some colour. I etched it in ferric chloride and multiple times, and then I did a coffee etch as well. So yeah, all in all I'm pretty happy with the way it's come out. I learnt a lot. It's the first sort of bushcrafty outdoor knife I've actually finished, or done, and yeah, I'm sure the proper one's going to end up actually a lot better, much better steel, and yeah, I'm using stainless steel for the proper one. I think it stands up really well. This SF100, I've tested it multiple scenarios, it stands up really well, and you just don't have the maintenance issues that you do with carbon steel, which you are going to have with this Damascus. But anyway, yeah, it's really nice. Hopefully it's going to hold its edge once it's up against some more robust tasks. yeah, I think that's about everything for this knife. I've got a video coming out soon in the works, all finished up, of a bill hook knife someone asked me to restore. It's like fully restored the blade and made a new handle and stuff like that. And yeah, so keep your eye out for that. That's quite a long format video and quite a lot of detail, no talking. So yeah, that'll be coming out soon. Thank you very much for watching. Check out my website, there is knives available, north-knives.com, and yeah, you can contact me there for custom orders, or here, or wherever you want. Thanks again for watching, take care, bye bye. Some things I forgot to mention. This knife was bent originally when I got it, and it wasn't just bent, it was just uneven thickness of the steel as well. So I didn't actually measure it, but I would hazard a guess that it was about 5 or 6 mil thick when I got it. It's now 2.5. So after I straightened it, blah blah blah, I also did the heat treatment, and because it hadn't come hard, I thought maybe there was a lot of decarb, so I ground more off. And then when I did come to finishing up the blade, I noticed there was a delamination. It was somewhere up here near the spine. It might not have mattered too much, but I decided to grind that completely out. So yeah, that's why it's 2.5 mil now, and that's why it's not going to be, well, apart from it potentially being absolutely shit steel, that's one of the reasons it's not going to be up to the task of like battening wood and stuff. So the knife that I'm making, Jack, that's heat treating now, is, well, it's currently 5.4 mil. I'm not sure what I'm going to bring that down to, but I think I'm going to leave it around 5 mil ish. Anyway, yeah, and I forgot to say, Jack, I really hope you do like this as much as I do, design wise. I think it's really comfortable. A little recess on both sides for your thumb. I don't even know if you're right handed or left handed, but I'll put it both sides. And yeah, and I hope you like the other one even more, actually. But yeah, thank you very much for the challenge. Okay, so I thought I was done with this video a couple of times already, but why not show you a little sneak preview, Jack, of your knife. The battery dying. Sorry about those beeps. Okay, there we go. So I'm making 2 of these. Try and talk over the beeping. One's going to be yours, Jack. One's going to be mine. Just minutes. Makes an offer on it. It's a similar design to that little knife. Slight changes. It's about 5-inch blade, 5 mil, just over 5 mil thick at the moment. Probably going to end up being like 5 mil thick. Ugh! Fucking technology. Yeah, so yeah, it's come out really nice and straight. So the other one came out really nice and straight. This is going to go in the freezer overnight. And so this could have like a Scandi grind, like the other one. Is that better? Or it could have a full flat grind, and because it's so thick, a full flat grind might work really nice. Who knows? Anyway, Jack, there is some choices with this, and I hope you like the design. I really like the way that the first finger fits in, and then there's a bit of a... Anyway, I put quite a lot of weight relief in. I've got a nice pin pattern, and there's going to be a 8mm lanyard tube, so you can tie something in to your wrist. Anyway, right, Jack, you wanted a bell, so I have this. Just split this lovely bit of burl. I think it's a root burl. I don't even know what it's from, but I think it's going to be really, really nice. It's stabilised, so I think just that's going to look really nice. Got some mosaic pins, 1 mosaic pin, 2 brass, and then the brass lanyard tube. I think that's going to look really cool. You can choose your pin if you want. And yeah, for mine, I picked out some walnut, which is around less like figured. So this is stabilised as well. But I love walnut, so I'm going to do that. And then ultimately, I'm doing the bill for you, Jack, and whichever of the knives is better, I'll probably do that one for you. Ultimately, you'll basically have first dibs on both of these. So I hope you like one of them. Okay, thank you again for watching. I know I've already said that, and the end of this video was ages ago, but yeah, take care. Bye.